Here is a 2024 film based on the 2014 graphic novel of the same name by Richard Maguire. The movie is about a single spot of land. The camera, with one minor exception, focuses on the one spot of land and how that spot changes through the years from the age of the dinosaurs to the future. So the camera angle does not change for 99% of the movie. The movie is also not linear. It switches between different times of history, ranging from the time of Native Americans to the time of Benjamin Franklin to the last family that lived in the house. This makes what limited story there is seem really choppy. Short segments of people's lives arbitrarily making their way on camera caused a lot of confusion. This also means that while the camera angle and plot of land remain the same, the characters change. This works against the movie because it includes so many different characters that don't get a backstory or development. It all seems arbitrary. It was like having variations on a theme, but without purpose. There were no real parallels or connections between characters from different time periods other than the plot of land and the camera angle. Also, there is no antagonist other than the life events. There were several tragic life events, but without a backstory or development, the events are not earned and don't have an impact. And if there is one thing that is essential to a movie, it's a strong antagonist. And speaking of a lack, there wasn't really a story either. From the perspective of the moviegoer, the history of a plot of land doesn't make a good story. There needed to be more of a logical progression. Paul Bettany plays Tom Hanks' father in the movie, and there were several times when the two were on screen at the same time and they looked like brothers. Sometimes the aging was all over the place. For the concept to really work and be convincing, it really needs to be consistent and near perfect, which it wasn't. There is so much jumping around between time periods, and the audience should be able to tell what time period in the main characters' lives the movie is in. And there were several times that I had no idea. But even if it was perfect, I'm not sure it would have improved the movie anyway. The movie overall seemed more like a stage production than a cinematic experience, with the same stage and the same actors playing characters at significantly differing times of their lives. I've also heard that the source material for this is phenomenal, but a movie needs to stand on its own as a work of art. Overall, the movie was flawed at its inception. The producers just bit off more than they could chew with this project, and the end result was illogical, unemotional, and scattered. It's as if someone took a car on a drive, and then, during the drive, switched drivers multiple times, and then, when the car reached its destination, the movie ended. The whole endeavor just seems pointless. But let me know what you thought. Did you see here, or do you want to see here? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.